So, welcome back to Zenless Zone Zero, and here is Hugo. He's waiting for his flowers. What he want? Vivian told me Lord Phaeton has become a part-time florist at the Dew Gardening. Naturally, I'm here to offer support. I just happens that I want to send some flower pots to my friend. Would you kind to arrange one? Sure, of course. Now I think about, my friend would appreciate overall expensive flower, then certainly the budget. Could you please arrange a pot of cheap flowers for me? What's wrong? You are worried about the sales manager? Don't worry, I prepare a big surprise for you. We'll see a range ready. By the way, don't have many special for the flowers. Put a choice very important. A crafting flower pot adds the beauty of the flowers, and I'm happy enough that doubled as a handy weapon reach. Hearing words after through Suyen's requests are really throw off. Then let me a pot of cheap flowers. Price under 2,000. Let's go. I want not to go super cheap. At least a little bit nice. That is looking good. I have seen
Engraved
people
with a profound charm, understated yet dignified.
There was one person that put no flowers in there and got the reward, but exchange new reward. Nice. You are already received my gift. Right, manager? That's all you do as you see fit. I have another business to take care of. Don't go yet.
What's the matter, manager? Is my present not to your liking?
Isn't this the rare flower Victoria Housekeeping's been looking for? Nineveh? Where did you get it from?
Before Vivian mentioned it, I had never heard of a flower that feeds upon the hollows for nutrients like an ethereal, nor a flower that looks like a symbiotic ethereal. However, it is something that a client of Victoria Housekeeping wanted, so it's not surprising it's rather unique. So I asked around. Let me guess. Did Lycon say something like, "This flower requires an extremely difficult and specific environment and is far from easy to cultivate. It is also extremely dangerous to try growing any plants in areas repeatedly ravaged by Hollow Zero"?
That remembers me, there are some species that are in Chernobyl that adapt to that. An experience of Hugo.
As expected of Hugo. Even the description you gave is almost word for word what Lycon said.
Well, that's because these are facts we both know of. I managed to find an elusive flora expert who likes these kinds of flowers and planted a few at home. A flower so rare and precious that most haven't even heard of it is to another person merely a small part of their hobby. It's quite normal for it to be that way, no? In any case, I came to inform you the moment I obtained the flower.
You're so kind, Hugo. But I think Lycon said...
That he didn't want a certain someone to put themselves in danger to get this flower. And it didn't matter if even he couldn't fulfill his client's wish. Allow me to assure you, in the process of obtaining Nineveh and gifting it to you, no person nor ethereal came to harm. In fact, no one even got close to Hollow Zero. Please, Accept it, dear manager. Just take it as if a bird flew by with flowers in its beak and dropped it from the sky as a gift for you. Of course, since it is a surprise gift. There should be no need to tell anyone where you obtained it.
I have never seen you. Master Proxy, I thought you are nothing you can do. Rena and I had already prepared the event that cannot fulfill requests. That said, thank you for putting much effort in the commission. Wait a minute, I will be there soon. Just come to the flower shop. Shortly after sending the message, Lycon appeared. He is here. Master Proxy, where did you find Niviva? Are you injured? It's really just fall from the sky. Such a presser flower also fall from the sky like a cat. Fish. However, Master Proxy has already been more than capable, so I won't injure future. Lycon seemed to pause for a moment when he seen a certain flower. That flower looks familiar. Tell me. Such a small and ordinary purple flower, but it's very resilient. You can find them everywhere in the wild. It's just elaborate and can be used for emergency treatment. But it's really just a plain flower, so I couldn't expect it at the florist. Must be a mistake. Sorry for taking your time again. Let's focus on the rare flower our client certainly about. The banquet is about to begin, so can any wait? Could you arrange a flower pot with Nivea and device suit at Starloop Tower? I wait for you at the elevator entrance. Apologies, but the client banquet is only on the top floor. She's very courting with security, so I can't bring you up with me. However, I will ensure you full reward as promised. Let's start the... Actually, a part of Nivina itself, the rest arrangement is mercy decoration. However, Rena insists me to the pot should be idea have a metal base to match the banquet light and decoration. Let's highlight color. All combinations should be idea be purple. Let's start. Okay, first we need metal. And first we are needing the star of the show. But yeah, better. Purple flower. With Asa True Powers purple. I don't like the middle part, sorry. I would not put the middle part in, but is what requested.
A combination of simplicity and modernity, with no extra lines.
Yeah, wonderful. Lycon's pot of flower as a client. Many attention of important people trying to hard. Ooh, we got achievement. Ooh, we got a new title. The Guardian of the Flowers. Nice. Okay, I like more the points we are getting for that. And let's go to Starloop Tower, where we was nearly killed by a wife with Astra Yao. Sing. Ah, there's Lycan. Not now. Here. You are punctually as ever. I handle the pot with Niviva to Lycon. What a beautiful arrangement. I really highlight the Nivisa's character. You even added some violet. It's perfect there. Rina was right. Master Proxy has truly talent for flower design. Thank you so much for that. You are welcome. Are you still a few things I need to prepare for the banquet, so excuse me. Butler has prepared some snacks for you. Please feel free to relax here for a while. If you have time from all your business affairs, snack out the banquet kitchen special service you. Grab some snacks. I hope it's really nice. Butler. Delicious. I have one more service of that. No, make it 10. At least you have a great time. Soon as you get close, how Mother spots you. Proxy, you got an invitation to the boring banquet upstairs too? I don't get it. It's not anything to be proud of, so why you invited many people? You are here. Please give me a moment. Miss Sokako had requested 10 more servers of snacks. Sorry about that. Could you please stand to vice first, Sakako? It's already had plenty. However, if Sakako hadn't insisted, we probably would have been coming out for the field work anyway. So now she will all full. Chief doesn't seem training and never even showed up, which leave our poor department chief upstairs with the face of the... Well, I don't think it's right for you to hear it from me. How about just sitting down and relax and treat yourself to the beautiful waffles by the elite butler? I thought you have figured out what happens. At least the waffles are amazing. Not long into the break you heard the comment from the elevator area. What happens here? That is crazy. Hugo, what you are doing here?
Dear manager, you've given the Nineveh that I brought you to Lycon, correct?
I gave the flower arrangement with Nineveh to Lycon already, yeah. Is there a problem?
Of course not. That's the real deal, all right. Their client must be delighted. However, I'm guessing you don't know the details behind this banquet.
There's been too many coincidences lately. I can guess the gist of it at this point.
Then I'll fill you in on the details, shall I? As you've probably guessed, this time, Victoria Housekeeping's client has many controversial businesses. One involves a high-quality mine near Blazewood. They only just managed to estimate the value of that mine a few days ago. It's worth an inordinate amount of Denny's, enough to make the owner jump for joy. However, as I'm sure you know, Outer Ring Hollows are quite unstable. Not long after, the area was deemed to be at high risk for hollow disasters. Fearing potential safety concerns, PubSec ordered them to stop work. Naturally, the owner awakened from his fantasy of making a fortune and didn't want to let go of his cash cow. After asking around, he decided to ask for help from a certain powerful individual. Yeah, it's not difficult to find out that honored guest's preferences. What he cares about most is his dear daughter and the flowers he keeps at home. Nineveh.
I'm surprised you're willing to help someone who would ignore hollow disaster risks and safety concerns for profit like that.
Now, don't put it that way. I just simply can't bear to watch a dear friend fail to complete his client's request. That's all.
Somehow it feels like has other plans. What exactly?
Look at the time. The situation upstairs should have settled by now.
Like
Is that so? You seem to know a lot.
What are you doing here, Lycon? How's the situation with the banquet and Nineveh?
My client's wishes were dashed the moment he gifted Nineveh to the honored guest.
Oh?
He was impatient to make an impression and rushed to find out what that honored guest liked, but failed to ascertain the meaning behind the flower. He wanted to curry favor with his gift, but knew nothing of the person he was attempting to please. That gentleman did not favor Nineveh for its rarity or beauty, but instead because his friend sacrificed their life for him, allowing him to escape Hollow Zero. And the area he escaped to just so happened to have Nineveh growing there.
Nostalgia from a big shot like that is just like a performance. However, if they've been led onto the stage by another unwillingly, of course he'd be unhappy.
Hugo.
All right. Continue your heroic narrative about some great and powerful figure.
Lycon glanced at Hugo.
That gentleman favors Nineveh as he doesn't wish to forget his friend's sacrifice. Also to remind himself to continue fighting the Hollow disasters and protect more people. As such, someone using this flower to ingratiate himself and convince him to ignore the pressing dangers and sweep it all under the rug never had a sliver of a chance.
I see. So that honored guest is Lilac's father? She mentioned Nineveh and her father's friend before.
Wow. A story that comes full circle. Amazing. Too bad it was so cliché. You added so many exaggerations, it was hardly even close to an unbiased, objective retelling.
You...
Oh, did I ruin your perfect performance? So sorry. However, if you could be so kind as to pull yourself together from that sob story and remember the plans we made today, perhaps you'll realize we have somewhere to be. Say, right about now.
Oh, right. My apologies, Master Proxy. Hugo and I will be taking our leave now. My colleagues from Victoria Housekeeping will take good care of you.
Lycon and hurry together. After a while, Vivian walks out the elevator with support of
Lord
Niviva.
Phaethon, did Lycon and Hugo leave already? No one took this pot of flowers. I was going to give it to them.
They just left. If it's important, you could probably still catch up to them.
No, I think I'm good. Right. You said before that flowers can be used to express things unsaid. Even the same flower can express different voices, right? The Nineveh that gentleman keeps at home tells of his comrade's sacrifice and protection. However, this one for the banquet is just a welcome from the organizers, trying to butter someone else up. So, even if these are his favorite flowers, he doesn't want them. I understand. But who should have these flowers now?
How about me? I've been helping out at the flower shop for a while now, and I haven't even gotten Belle anything yet.
You are going to keep these flowers, Lord Phaethon? Then, when you see it, you'll be reminded of me.
Yes, let's head back to the video store. Let's go to Belle. Why did you say you've been helping Orchidea with her shop this past few days? How you are back so early? Seeing you with your hands full, Belle helps you with the flowers.
It's pretty heavy, huh?
Ah, that is nice.
These flowers are pretty inconvenient to carry around, so I thought I'd bring it back home first.
I don't think I've ever seen flowers like this in the flower shop. Is it a really rare flower?
Yep, it's really rare. Miss Orchidea and Lycon both searched high and low for several days and still couldn't find one. Hugo just so happened to find it and gave it to me. But now, I guess you could say it's fulfilled its purpose. I thought you might like them, so I brought them back.
Really? Giving flowers? I've learned a bit about the language of flowers. Each one has its own meaning. You were out for so long, but only came back with this single pot of flowers. Is there a special meaning to it?
Perhaps that's what others would do, but that's not why I did it. Try again?
Wait, you aren't that superficial and shallow, are you, Wise? So, is it just because you thought it looked pretty?
Nope, not that either.
So, if it's not the most beautiful, and it's not to convey some special meaning, why did you bring it back?
Because it's the most expensive.
You guessed that, covering the price of the pot Nifiva.
That's hella expensive! I'm gonna take this back to my room now!
Ah. Wait, what? Did Belle really just take the most expensive thing you have received after a few just like that? The part-time florist work isn't finished yet. Let's head back to the shop first. And that is what we are doing the next time. I don't know when we are finishing that. And with that, I thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. And don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment. And I will see you on the next one. Bye!